Wad C, make sure you do your activation and the heart rate, and then come back, you'll do the warm-up specific to Wad C. This one here is 3 rounds of 20 calf raises, 20 single leg deadlifts, and then 10 ribbons. So for your calf raises, this is pretty simple. Just wherever you're standing, you're literally just gonna come up on your toes, get a good raise on the calf, so make sure you're getting full extension. Don't just barely come off the heels, really push up towards the ceiling. Then you'll get 20 single leg deadlifts. So it's gonna come down, touch the ground, switch to the other side, touch the ground, just like that. 20 total reps. And then 10 ribbons. So some of you have a kettlebell. So that ribbon, you start off, you're gonna stay facing straight, so we're not turning. We're just gonna have it towards one leg or the other. You're gonna come up to the opposite side of the head, go around the head, and then come right down to the other side. Then we come up, go the other way. Okay, that's 2 reps. 3, 4. Now, if you don't have a kettlebell or the weight is too significant or something, then what you can do is you can use a dumbbell if you're able. So for the dumbbell, a couple of ways you can do that. You can literally just grab the handle, come up, come around the head, and right down to the other side. Or it might be more comfortable just to grab it on both ends here and then come around. This will continue to help warm up the shoulders. You're doing that for 3 rounds. Then for Wad C, you have a buy-in of 200 double unders. Now, just so you know, for elements, it can be 200 singles or 100 jumping jacks. For RX, you can do 400 jumping jacks or 600 singles. And then RX plus 400 jumping jacks or 200 double unders. Singles are not allowed for RX plus. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to those numbers before you get into it. But you have your buy-in, and then your rep scheme is 50 reps, 40 reps, 30, 20, and 10 for each of these 3 movements. So you'll do 50, 50, 50, 40, 40, 40, 30, 30, 30, and so on. The first movement is the Sumo Deadlift High-Pull. Second is walking lunges, and then third is burpees over the object. So let's talk about that high pull for a second. First off, typically what we're doing, especially right now since we're not using barbells, we're gonna have a kettlebell for that high pull. So it goes from the ground every time. You're gonna deadlift it and pull right under the chin. So somewhere between collarbone level and chin is what your target range is. You're gonna tap the ground. That did not tap the ground. Hit the ground, pull, hit the ground, pull. Okay, that's your Sumo Deadlift High Pull. Now, if you don't have a kettlebell or maybe it's too heavy, something like that, then you can use the dumbbell as well. The pull is going to be a little bit different because of the way that you would hold it. So the dumbbell will be standing up on one side. You'll grab the dumbbell head and then just pull as best you can. Okay, so it's a little bit different grip that you have on the dumbbell for that high pull, but again, you're going to touch the ground. And then, let's say you have a bag, or if you had a backpack, it would probably be standing up and you just be grabbing the top of it, but you can easily tap the ground, come up. For this one, it's a little tall, so what I would probably do is grab it lengthwise so that I get a little bit more full range of motion, and I'm going to pull up. All right, so that covers some different ways to be able to do that. Now, walking lunges, pretty simple. Just make sure you tap that knee to the ground to get full range of motion. That's the standard for this movement. All the way down for whatever number of reps you're on. And then burpees over the object. So the object, again, is going to be your kettlebell or your dumbbell or the bag. Now, some of this will vary a little bit. I do not recommend having that dumbbell up, so I would put that on its side. The kettlebell, you can leave up, or if you want, you can lay that over to its side. Of course, the bag is already going to be on its side. It'll just be a little bit wider than these 2 objects, so you'll have a little further to go. But what you're going to do for that is you're going to come down, get your push-up in, and then jump laterally to the side over the object. Come down, push up, jump. You can step up if you want. You can step back. You can snake the push up. However you need to modify it, go for it. All right, as always, hashtag FTX Athlete, hashtag FTX Home One, and at FTX CrossFit on Instagram.